Week 10. Oh boy. It's Tuesday, so it's already day 2. I am not getting the week started off in the right way. Is what it is. I'm not going to harp on it too much. I acted like a 12-year-old on Sunday. I stayed up really late watching TV, eating candy. Got very little sleep, and then ended up spending Monday out just relaxing. And I do not regret any of my decisions. So what that simply means is I just got to get all of my stuff done one day to the right. Oh well, is what it is. I'm not going to skip anything. It's just I did not start it when I was necessarily scheduled to. So as you can see here in the gym, I got my flooring. It's already 10 o'clock. I don't have enough time to do what I need to do with this being here and still eat and still do the things, because I just got done mowing, because again, I basically wasted, and I say wasted with quotations because if you're enjoying yourself, it's not necessarily a waste, but if you're also trying to be productive, then you do have to, weigh out the pros and cons of, well, do I want to go have fun, or do I want to make sure that I'm getting things checked off the list? So that's a real hard thing for me personally, to be 100% honest with you. Like, I want to go check a bunch of things off the list. But if I'm only ever checking things off the list and there's never really stories or fun or anything to tell about or have memories of, other than working, there's some part of me that just doesn't like that. So, but again, the channel is all about sacrificing in the immediate moment to have an easier and better life in the future. So I should just fundamentally have that in the back of my head and then kind of base most of my decisions, which I do, from that frame. So my relaxed day yesterday, quite literally went out, hung out with some new friends, really enjoyed it. And I don't feel like that was a waste at all. I feel like that was actually a very productive day in a social meter aspect. So very happy I did it. Was very thankful that they invited me out. And anyways, let's get this fucking shit moved and let's wrap up the day. Let's keep moving. Probably should have had some type of cutters with me when I started that. Took significantly less time than I was imagining. Looks like I could still probably get my workout done today before work, which is great, because the further I push today's workout back, the more likely it is that I would just miss a day this week. And that itself is unacceptable. Pushing the week back in terms of the workouts one day, okay, fine, but the idea of skipping a workout, no bueno. No bueno. All right, so let's hit this workout. Now, as you can see, Tom Dog's even down here right now because he thought that we were about to go somewhere. So if you notice in any of my videos, he will not really stay around when it comes to being down here if I leave the doors open. So he'll kind of sit here for another minute or two wondering if we're going to leave, and then once he realizes we're not, you'll eventually see him kind of skedaddle out. Bye, Tom. Right into the warm-up. So I'm opting to do single arm circles because I really feel like I get a lot better movement in them. Going into the shoulder shrugs. Again, this is just the warm-up itself. Had to make sure I started the timer, that way I could actually see what I'm doing. Some band pull-aparts here and some dead hangs. Really trying to warm myself up for today's strength portion. It is weighted pull-up day, being that it's Monday's training day, even though it is technically Tuesday when I'm filming this. So finishing out kind of with those hip circles. You'll notice I do the hip circles and leg swings pretty much in every warm-up. I'm honestly really happy it has it in the program because these hip circles are something that I definitely need to be doing. So getting right into it, card 1 is the first exercise of the actual workout today. Again, I can blow through this pretty quick now. I have it all memorized at this point on what exactly I'm supposed to be doing. I am really trying to focus on the muscle engagement with each of my reps here, really trying to think mind-muscle connection. Without it, it's not necessarily, you're just flailing your arms around if you're not really thinking about the contractions and the movements that you're doing. So here we go, setting up for now the weighted pull-ups. I wanted to go ahead and really get a look at this, and I'm actually going to slow it down each time I'm doing a full set. That way, I could see where my muscles are actually firing, if I'm getting the correct pulling pattern. During the actual performance of these, I feel like there's some imbalance in my ability to pull. I almost feel like my left side works a little bit more. It almost looks like my left mid-back is a little bit bigger per se. So something I can definitely continue to monitor and see kind of what's going on. But overall, happy with the performance here throughout the workout on these weighted pull-ups. I feel like I was getting real good muscle contraction. I obviously am pausing a few seconds at the bottom on each rep. All right, 1, 2, it looks like 2 full seconds at the bottom. 1, 2, yeah. So again, controlled, really well done. I'm not by any means upset with this. I actually feel like next week's gonna be real fun knowing that I'm increasing the weight yet again. So I'm curious to see how I do as I continue that. But I'm gonna shut up now, follow along, make sure to like the video, subscribe, share it, tell your friends, and I'll catch you on the next one. Well, 5x5 is done, 17.5 kilograms, and I definitely don't have time to finish the rest of the workout before work, so welcome back to another part 2.